Alright. We're gonna go to the Gladiator Games.
Oh boy. Wait.
Oh, this thing's starting
What's
to
stopping
shake.
this? Oh, right.
You know you don't need this. I could have literally just flexed my wrist and the whole thing would have probably fallen apart.
I mean, you know what? For all we know, Ken's probably consider it. They probably need that for other prisoners.
Now go! Now go!
You got and he just runs out the prison. No, not that way! The other way!
Logan, quick question. Do we see what's-his-face in this?
What?
What's his face?
Starts
Yeah,
with,
there's many what's his face.
starts with an R.
I know a princess. What's her face?
No, God, we don't see Ray. Ray is like, remember, that's like chapter 7 or something.
Dang
like,
it.
It's way late. It's way late. That's like around the Joggy, like, arc or something.
Man, what a dump.
I want to actually fight my uncle for this.
Yeah, looks prettier than Smargus at the very least.
Yeah,
Well,
and
if
this is
it
just a
needs-
grand, and again, it's the wayside. Oh gosh, they did not skimp out on that death trap budget.
Accessories.
Was the fire torches really necessary? And of course, you know,
I'm
the crowd,
guessing
family-friendly
I'm
entertainment.
guessing the blades were bought in bulk from Spagonia.
Most likely. And here are the higher ups at the place. And boy, wonder why the woman in the center looks familiar. Because yes, now I can actually tell you from the last part, she's basically a Princess Jasmine kind of trope.
Ah. I can show you the world.
Excuse me, would one of you know where the restroom is?
Pardon me.
In the back.
Pardon me, but do any of you have Grey Poupon?
Well, looky here. You thought about what you want for your reward? I would very much like to know whose hairstylist you went to for that to remain like that in prison.
Well, it wasn't me.
Or anything.
Also, which woman did you steal that outfit from? Because it looks very effeminate.
And who's he talking about is the super femme fatale owner of all things gambling and entertainment in Eden. This woman whose name I forgot. Let me look it up. It's been a while since I played the game.
Layla.
Leia.
I mean, she certainly looks like she's dressed for it.
I don't know if it's just me, but the cigar looks so out of place with her.
I think that's part of the joke with her design.
She's supposed to look like this very dainty,
Oh.
and is
Logan. She too was from Silver Moon Viz Dub.
Oh.
Silver Nut 2.
But yeah, no. Oh, okay. And then yeah, you're saying I agree with you, James. Like that's the whole point is that it's supposed to be like a huge contrast. It's like the same reason why it's funny or fun in like classic anime thing for like a really big buff guy or like a really strong hooligan to just be like having a lollipop or something.
Oh, and she's also female Robin.
From
Fire Emblem.
Oh, okay.
I mean, heck, you could point that figure as early as freaking Kenshiro here. Considering the fact that, like on the surface level, he's like this big, buff, angry dude who more or less makes his survival by killing off all these ruffians. But like beyond all that stuff, he's pretty much a teddy bear.
Yep. I mean, yeah, pretty much.
A teddy bear that kills.
Whoosh. And yes, finally, for anybody who managed to sit through the last 2.5 parts and non-stop story exposition and cool character development and just like, no, I don't watch this for the character development. Yes, this is going to be non-stop action for this part.
I came here to see some bodies blow up.
Fresh from delivery.
There he goes. Boom.
Oh man, now it's all over my nice brassiere.
I guess I should ask, because I'm actually kind of interested just to get more of those thoughts out from you. So, because I'm going to be doing a lot of these moves to try and whittle down the crowd as much as I can. Was, given your usual interests and stuff, Sealy, didn't any of did the combat and overall brutality of this series ever
Make you uncomfortable?
get to you while you were learning about it from that abridged series?
Not really, because it wasn't that gory. It was very rarely like internal organs or something were shown.
It's
And
very,
blood
I know
and
it's like
hormones.
it's super implied at the most.
Yeah. I mean, you see more gore in the movie than you do the series.
I mean that is true. I mean, even what we're seeing here, they don't like explode into gore like Mortal Kombat. They just a explosion of blood and that's it.
It's very much more comparable to Bayonetta, where you are more or less killing the ever-living shit out of demonic-looking angels. They more or less just go down in like a pool of blood rather than just organs flying around.
I just thought of something. Like, I know that there are people that argue that Mortal Kombat's been having too many of them as of late, but if they ever decide to have like a new guest character, do you think Kentra would be too out of place?
No, I don't think
Not
so
really.
at all. Although I would
Logan.
argue that given the way... What's up?
I just thought of a joke. You say that their heads explode into just blood. Does that mean that they're brainless?
I mean, yeah. They're going up against him thinking this is a good idea. Wow. And to go back to that
Wait,
question
was there a
about,
smirk on Ken's face right there?
Hey, what happened to
Probably.
his
He's
shirt?
in like super... he's in... you get used to that in Fist of North Star land. That just happens. He'll grow a new one, don't worry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Samurai
somehow
Jack
he
syndrome.
always gets his shirt back.
More or less. He always does, yeah. It is Samurai Jackson.
You know,
Yeah, and then
considering
to answer
he
your
already
question-
has some pretty, he has his fists are literal magic in and of themselves. He probably just tailor-made them like in a flash.
Just...
Now, you were saying as like a response to
Thank
what
you,
I brought up?
bewitching woman. I definitely could see him in Mortal Kombat. But I would almost argue that, given the fighting style, I could see him being a much more fitting addition to something like Tekken.
That I
King
can
of
see.
Fighters.
Well, I just mean in the matter of like all the insane stuff he does might as well be fatalities.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. Which at that point, then it almost kind of reminds me. Oh, cool. It's a 2v2 match this time.
Ooh. Wait, 2v2. Well, who's our partner?
Let's see. You, average-looking man,
That
Hi.
no one understands.
and you. Oh,
And you are a team now.
okay.
Alright.
Are we best friends now?
One side of
And you two, and DDD, and the other guy with. I don't know any character.
DDD
wielding
and Mass
axe,
DDD.
Yeah, you guys go for it. Oh yeah, Mass D. Does Mass DD wear? He does. Oh yeah, he does wield an axe.
No,
At one
he
point.
wields a fancier hammer.
Are
Well,
they using
No,
Ken's model for
in
this
Triple
guy?
Deluxe doesn't he grab an axe off the wall or something?
Yes.
Oh, well, I haven't played Triple Deluxe, so I wouldn't know.
Stay tuned. I have that ready and edited. Aw, they're getting along just as well as two DDDs in a room would.
You wanna get some ice cream later?
each other, you're both disqualified.
Ah, they can't attack each other.
Ooh.
And you can kill your partner, of course.
How easy is it to lose track of that in fights like this?
Oh, no, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Our character. I don't think we have to worry about our NPC at all unless you're really like messing up. And in terms of like your AI partners, I don't think you ever have to worry about keeping somebody over a
gonna
certain amount of health.
I was gonna say, is there friendly fire in this?
I think I tried to do it, and I don't think I could, but, like, there are going to be times where you'll have an ally on your side. I mean, Yakuza's done this before, where you have, like, a little AI partner, but it's super situational. Honestly, for a lot of this game, you're always just going to be you against everyone else. You're very rarely going to have help. Yeah. Yeah, as far as his, like, Hokuto techniques, what I was going to say is that it almost gives me an impression more like Saitama than in that One Punch Man fighting game, in that if Kenshiro was going to be fighting anybody, he would pretty much save those for fatalities, because I would almost expect Kenshiro to basically treat
Dang.
he would treat all combat like he has to hold himself back just to make it an honorable fight. Otherwise, he knows he could finish them off way too soon.
I have another question. If your ally dies, do you lose?
Again, I don't know. Like, again, like, looking at his health, he's been taking like 0 damage. I can tell you right now, I genuinely don't know the answer to that
It looked
question.
like he was
because I've
coming
never
towards
been
you
in
for a
game.
second there.
Do you think there's
Whoa,
an
sorry about
achievement
that.
for just letting him do all the fighting?
It would probably take forever given his health level.
You know,
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
with us talking about how much this guy has to hold himself back and smooth
Nice.
depending on his fights.
It doesn't
it's
look like there's friendly fire because he clearly kicked at you and it didn't hurt.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, continue, James.
Actually, you know, and I was honestly going to bring up something that the more I stop and think about it, I think it's pretty much been a cliched topic in and of itself in the community. Like, pit this guy against freaking Saitama.
That, I don't know. I can tell you right now that the trick with this is that the trick with this that I don't think Kenshiro is like, you know, immortal or super
Right.
fast. Like I do think Saitama could beat him if Kenshiro let his guard down.
You know what? Now I'm just imagining, like, wouldn't that be, for all I know, the series probably does delve into this, but wouldn't that be something if there actually was a force that basically, like, was such a big deal that Saitama's like, I'm gonna have to be Two-Punch Man.
Well, to be fair, I think
there was
to be
that
fair,
one
I think
guy,
he, I
wasn't
think
it?
he would cherish that shit, considering his entire arc is that he literally is among the strongest, if not the strongest, in the universe.
We can talk about it because the show's been out for years now, which wow makes me feel old. Didn't that happen with the giant alien invader in the first season? Like he was able to actually take more than one punch from him, or
No, I think he still went down in one punch.
okay, but I guess it was like he was so fast, or like punches just grazed him that Saitama actually had to try with him.
I think so. Honestly, it's been way too long since I last saw.
No, yeah, we last saw with like wait, that was like years. That was like 2016 or something.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, and we pretty much stopped after that.
I mean, yeah, well, because it was a new show, so season 2 wasn't out by then. And hey, Spacey, for those catching up with us, turns out our partner is actually mean, and
No shit.
sure we had to work with him, but he's still a prisoner,
I'll
and
be
he's still
right back.
probably. No
Yeah.
worries. And he wants a license to kill if he wins, so he can kill. Again, this is where I'm like, yeah, this whole legal system doesn't quite work for me. Where it's like, oh, only the most violent and brutal people get to get their wish granted. It doesn't seem like a well-justified system. But more on that later.
Again, it just seems to me like it's only pretty words at the end of the day. Once it comes down to reward time, there's got to be some sort of loophole that the bureaucratic system uses against them.
Oh, you'll see what that loophole is in a second.
Oh,
after we
boy.
beat this guy to a bloody pulp.
A real duel.
Literally.
Thank you, bewitching woman.
You could have put a little more effort into that.
Yeah, again, it's
Don't
Again,
blame
it's
the
just-
voice actor, blame the director.
yeah. Blame the director and blame the people who are like, oh, we don't have much time. We'll go with that take. Because I have seen people who can like do like a perfect amount of. I've seen like good dubs. The good dubs do exist.
Oh, of course.
Dang.
Mama. I don't know where that came from. It just kind of happened. Sorry, folks.
Oh, his shirt's gone.
Well,
Just a
that's
slap on it.
I was about to say that.
Wait,
almost
what happened to
didn't
his shirt?
happen.
I don't know, but I decided to make it a fair fight.
Now I'll take my shirt off.
I see you are a man of class as well.
I see no reason to hold back, and he just rips off the shoes and pants too.
Oh, jeez. Has it ever come to a point where Ken was literally stripped down to his underwear?
Yeah, has that ever happened, Celia? You would know more than I.
No.
Okay.
Well,
Just that pause. No.
so he's not quite the man that Samurai Jack is.
Nah. So there we go. We won. We beat every other person.
Okay, that emotion worked.
That's better.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. She's calling. She does have to scream. She's into a megaphone. What did she say? I don't know. But she's got a megaphone.
Holy shit! How did he do?
He's a martial artist. You hate him for that exact reason. How did you forget?
The next guy is gonna.
I'm so
Right, 'cause we're
inconsistent
not-
with my character that I forget why I'm what I am.
Right, because yeah, that loophole we mentioned, James. That was only the semifinals.
Oh.
They
could've-
mentioned in a conversation we talked over that there was one last prisoner who was stored like 10 stories underground, and the loophole is that the one prisoner up to this moment that has always won these gladiator games never knew how to actually speak English enough to ask for a wish.
Oh.
Oh, it's a devil.
Honestly, I could argue if he's even a man, but again,
They-
future post-apocalyptic radiation.
They call him devil.
Yeah, no, the
He
fucker's
is
huge.
And I will say, for Yakuza, this was pretty fun to see, because I don't think I've seen Yakuza series ever have you just fight a giant. But yeah, here he's known as Devil Rebirth.
And this is the point where Kenshiro's finally like, man, this world is weird.
Man, I don't really like this place very much. You know, I'd like to go back into the prison cell now. But for
Yeah,
those
I
who've
could-
seen the show, they know where this is going.
Yeah, I can take him.
Pretty much. And, just means more of him to hit.
Yep.
He survived every execution. He's been locked up 10
Sorry,
10 levels.
I was just thinking of Cat Hunt again, or Mouse
Cat
Hunt.
Hunt. Oh, Mouse Hunt.
It's like, aw, I thought we were gonna have to put him down again.
You know, God forbid this guy ends up getting loose.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, was that the line? Was that the line, Seely? It's like, oh, I didn't think this guy was ever gonna get adopted. I thought we were gonna have to put him down again.
No.
And they're like, again?
Huh?
Oh yeah, Mouse Hunt. We're gonna have to gas him again.
And that was what Ernie Sabala said.
He's lived most of his life in that box, I expect. Catzilla?
Catzilla.
And that's what
Yeah,
the cleaning
anyways.
crew call him, but you could call him anything you want. I think he looks more of like a Fluffy.
I really would
But-
rather it be like. I'm sure it would break immersion, but whenever Devil Reborn roars, you just see like polite subtitles of like, "Hello, stranger, how are you?"
It's like Bob Cooper.
I'm amazed though the dude's been holding back
Hadouken!
up until this point.
Whoa.
Yeah, he can fire key blasts. So, and he's only level 10, don't worry. So
Only
so, like,
level 10.
yeah, just to give you just to kind of let you kind of ease you into how tough some of these opponents can be in the Fist North Star universe. But as long as you level up and use your ability orbs to get some cool powers, you can do your best. So my strategy with him, which took me a while to actually figure out my
ankles.
first time playing. Oh gosh.
Yeah, his
first
health
thing you gotta
meter's
do is you
barely
gotta
going down.
Well, because think of it like
Oh.
Oh, my leg!
because what we have to do is this is not where we're supposed to fight him. It's like a Zelda boss or something that was just to stun him. He would normally prevent us from climbing up this ladder, but we hit him in the leg enough to stun him so we can buy ourselves time to climb up this ladder,
What are
and
you
now the real fight
swiping
can begin.
at?
Well, he's a
Because now we're
monster
close
at this
enough to
point.
him to actually deal some damage.
Ew, look at his fingernails.
I mean, can you think of anyone who would be daring enough to try to clip him?
Yeah.
There.
I mean, whoa. So, that being said, especially with the combat, I can say once again, the music in this game is really cool, and it's still
love the music.
crazy to me
Yes.
that this is made by.
Okay, I'll
and
be
it's still
out soon.
crazy to me. No worries. And it's still crazy to me that this is made by the guy who
What
did
the
Monkey
heck?
Ball.
Yeah. Still shame to me he doesn't want much to do with the franchise anymore.
I know they did such a fun job, but I mean, honestly, I can't blame him looking at where the franchise is right now.
Why is
Does
there
he only
anything
slap
wrong
with
with?
his right hand?
Maybe there's another move set that he does, but from where I'm standing, it looks like this is his only move right now. So I'll take that. There we go.
Now finish him
He's able
off.
to be- Yeah, I'm trying to wait for that QTE because I think I can stun him. There we go. And
QTE.
bless you.
Yeah!
Don't forget to wipe your nose.
That's my forehead.
Yeah, look how much damage that did. Holy crap.
So first of all, there's that. Then the second thing is that, similar to Devil May Cry, maybe, is that if we get his health below a certain point, we'll be able to trigger a QTE thing that will allow us to finish him off if we do it properly.
Oh boy, now it's
Full
time
God
to
of
take the
War.
shirt off.
So here we go. Time for us to be canon to the manga or whatever, where we are going to, first of all, take care of those pesky, naughty little hands,
Oof.
Ow.
and then do the cool Hokuto Shinken to hit his pressure points.
Oh shit.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
7 stars of death.
And he is
Who's
down.
up for some meat tonight?
And now the
yep.
entire. Well, considering how these usually go, now the entire arena is just gonna be a literal bloodbath.
Back in your... No, we're just going to put him back in his cage like a good boy.
Oh.
Oh.
Technically, I
Is
don't
that
think we're
goose egg
able...
already there?
I don't know. But I'll say, like, actually, now that I think about it, Celia, I don't... Did he kill Devil? Because in the thing, he, like, made Devil, like, crush the dude in his hand, but did he actually, like, kill Devil in the show? I
I
forgot.
think he killed Devil.
And the winner is Kenshiro!
But it was something where, like, I know he took pity on Devil because Devil basically was just, being manipulated by the
Okay.
Dynamite guy.
I'm not gonna lie,
Definitely.
when at that first shot of Kenshiro, when I saw the confetti in the air, I thought it was them about to throw stuff at him.
No, we just get money. Even though we don't actually get any of this. This is just their form of, like, QT. Yeah.
And so he won, and he'll get his one wish.
I wish
He's like, and he's
Actually beat Devil Rebirth, Hotshot. You really do have something.
but no, I'm just
How'd
thinking
you
in my
get
mind.
down
He's
here
like,
so quickly?
So can I meet the
no, I'm just thinking in my head. He's like, don't say pony, don't say pony, don't say pony.
I
wish for-
apologize. I made a
Damn it.
mistake. His full name is Devil Rebirth.
This
Oh.
crowd
Well, I mean,
is of death.
He just like hands someone a card. Please, my father calls me that. I go by Devil now. Please, my friends call me Devil.
It's
It appears
actually
you
my
are
name
the
is
sole
pronounced
winner.
Deval.
Looks like you're the
Diva.
only one
It
who
doesn't
has
say.
it.
Oh,
All
yeah,
I
it
can
says.
say is,
Yeah,
you're
he
paying for
does
drinks
kill him.
tonight. We'll see.
Then,
Oh, well.
then I guess, for all we know, this was just a mercy killing.
Yeah, probably. I mean, again, like, it's cool. Again, it is really cool to see how they recreated a lot of these in a parallel, universe and parallel story. Of course, it is cool to see key moments from the show and the book like recreated in this. You see more, because this is not the only time you see other like famous landmarks and fights recreated in this.
So, surprised?
And so we meet again.
Apparently, they expected people to be surprised, but I mean, I wasn't.
You're that girl.
Kenshiro was. I mean,
I am the holy maiden.
that hair ain't hiding
the
much of
one
a
who presides
brain right
over
now.
Eden. My name is Kisana.
Don't you mean
Kasana.
Exana?
Leader Buden.
So you like an Amura character, or like you're the ruler of Eden?
I heard it was pronounced
I offer
Exana.
my congratulations.
She's a nobody.
I'm stupid. Anyway,
As the champion, you have earned the right to ask a favor of me. That is the stated code of the Gladiator.
You know what?
Games.
Now that I think about it, with that fucking devil rebirth thing,
One
it
question.
makes all the
Night,
more
Mom.
sense
Love
now
ya.
why they've been able
What
to
can
keep their
Eden
grant for so
Night,
grant
long.
Granny.
such
yeah,
promise?
I was about to say. Also, on an unrelated note, we're about to have that rule change now that the
need to
one
search
thing
your
protecting
city
all the other people
for
from
one
it is
who
about
knows
to be
named Uriel.
demolished.
That is all I ask.
Wow, what a waste.
She seemed a little disappointed in that.
Yeah.
Very well. I hereby grant you freedom to move about the city as you please.
Whoa, what? Kisana, are you serious?
All right, this guy.
You were watching, right? You saw him turn
Shit.
those guys into chumps, right?
I can just totally imagine it being the kind just like
Kenshiro is the champion,
kind of like in a
and the
kind of like
ruler
a
must grant the
I
champion's
can't believe I'm
wish.
saying this. The first thing that comes
It
to
has long
mind
been
is
the code of the games.
like the fucking
But
real-time fan dub of Sonic
Am I
Adventure
clear,
2 when
Jaguar?
It does.
Shadow makes the whole thing of like, I peed on your wife, Eggman, she's mine now, and just
What?
From this day
I
Also-
love that bit. I love how it gets
You are
cut off.
citizen
Like,
of the
what? And then just cuts right back.
Also, real talk, I do hope that man makes a hasty recovery.
Yeah, same. I donated some to that GoFundMe. I hope he's all right.
you're on
Yeah.
thin fucking ice.
Sorry, Jog. I mean, he throws a little tantrum. It's like,
Shit you want. I got
yeah,
this anyway,
we've
and
survived.
I'll be watching.
And again, if anybody's curious about the story, he is kind of like a Groose. You do come to like him.
Kill you on a spot.
Yep, you really do.
It's like that poem's like, I'll kill you on the spot. Quick sepia tone. They became best friends.
Yeah.
What?
In retrospect, I'm kind of sad that Groose never got to
Why the
be.
hell do I gotta
Never
do
mind.
that?
Yeah, he is pretty much a
Aw.
gross.
Good times. Well, join us next time on Two in the Fist. That makes no sense. I was trying to make
What?
a sitcom show and it just
That makes no
doesn't work.
sense because that's the end of our four-parter look at.
Yep.
So again, I mainly did this A because I do think it's a really cool game. B to appease Sealy because we had to probably do something related to this game. And yes, I've
Thank
checked, and there aren't many good Sailor Moon games out there to really look at
No,
right now.
not really.
I know there's like
Otherwise, you
a
probably
few beat 'em ups from the '90s, but otherwise that's about it.
Yeah, they had a quiz show. They had some other like weird little thing, but it's almost all Japanese exclusive or something. So
Yeah.
maybe they'll make a new one.
I mean, if
So
it makes
can't
your
really do
family
much-
embarrassed, sis, I feel like there's a good chance this will at least get more attention than the stuff I've been doing.
They're fine. So again, this was a pretty solid idea, and I was super excited to see this game when it was first announced a couple years ago. And it's cool to see the Yakuza team branching out and trying some new licensed ideas. It's like the Platinum effect with like how they like. I thought the way Platinum handled Transformers was pretty cool to see branch out to do that. And it would be really cool to see them bring other projects, other spin-offs to the States. There was random thought. There was one. This was one spin-off that they actually brought to the States, which surprised my friend because up until that point there was really only one other spin-off. There was two. There was a zombie.
Are we still recording,
apocalypse
by the way?
Yakuza game. I know. I am still recording. It was. Regardless, it would be cool to see more projects come from this team because I think their combat is really solid. The system they have and the writing and localization team, they have a lot of fun with that, which is why Yakuza Like a Dragon, I'm sure, is going to do swimmingly in this new gaming stuff. You guys have anything else?
I mean, I liked what I saw of this game, and I mean, if I had a little more time to kill and a lot less off my bucket list, I would give the series a fair shake. But
Okay.
as it stands, I liked what I saw.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep, that's about it.
Yep.
Hope you had fun.
I sure did.
That is good. And yeah, solid game that unfortunately is still exclusive to PS4, I want to say. I don't think it even got a PC release.
Not that I recall, but give it time.
Yeah, give it time.
Yeah.
Someone will crack the code. So, join us in the next random thing I do.
Yep.
No, that's everybody.
See ya.
Yeah.